Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Ncaa State Owls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Old Dominion's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's got it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover, you get it right back. Catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Williams looking for a man. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Ncaa State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Guys, let's chat for just a second about Old Dominion. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Here's the pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Williams will pass. Might be looking to run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Quarterback moving. Lets it fly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This time on target. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some fast in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Williams looking for a man. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Hold and finds his man on the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. Oh, a lot of space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. At the end of the quarter, it's Ncaa State on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
Guys, we're about to see this Ncaa State offense go back to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the miss. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
Now the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Reels it in down the left side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Williams will pass. Looking to scramble. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And man, 3 plays into this drive, and it's apparent what this offense wants to do. They're going to take shots down the field. They're going to be aggressive.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Here on third down. They just keep firing. Keeps looking downfield. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. It's Bennett. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This Ncaa State offense is on the move. Williams looking for a man. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
Under fire. Complete to the right. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. You don't give a hoot. Ncaa State does. Touchdown, Owls.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right.
It's a seam wide open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Lott. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss? You got the completion. It's not enough to pick up the first. Now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Roach. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. And the ball's out, and they're after it. And they lost the ball out of bounds, and they'll lose a few yards as a result. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Ncaa State offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Here's the handoff. Finds a little space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So after the first down run, here's second down. The give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. This will likely be the last play of the half. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Ncaa State. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Monarchs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Ncaa State offense go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Ernie on the Jets. No, he got loose. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls!
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession.
There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Monarchs in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's hot.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. No huddle here for the offense.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick. So you got...
Lots of running room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Monarchs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Illinois is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 35 over the Rebels. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Brings it down on the right side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Williams will pass. Buys a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. We've reached the break. It's Ncaa State on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Using his feet to buy time. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good. You're late in the ball game, and you go
wide open spaces. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Snagged in the middle. It's Butler. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Ncaa State offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
On the run, deep down the right side.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Leaves it with the back. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Guys, we're about to see this Ncaa State offense go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this drive alive and keep that clock running. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Ncaa State will have to punt this one away. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Looking for a crease. It's Roach. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, ODU!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll get another look at this Ncaa State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for space to the left. This time he's got it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pressure coming. Lets it fly on the move. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Dances away. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Williams looking for a man. Extending the play. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. 4th down coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And this is something quarterbacks and receivers practice, guys, all week long, too. When plays break down, getting back on the same page and finding a place to go with the football. 4th down, scramble play. They come up with it, and the drive stays alive.
Trying to find his man in the middle. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete on third down.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Guys, we're about to see this Ncaa State offense go back to work. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time, and get in a position to win.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
They're dealing with a second and long. Williams will pass. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Ncaa State coming out with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires on the move. Touchdown, Ncaa State. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. And coming up with that touchdown with just seconds left in this game now gives them an opportunity to get the extra point and make it a touchdown game. And there might be 2 more plays left. They kick off, maybe 1 more snap for the opponent. What a massive play in a big moment.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped right there. Desperately tried to stay on his feet, pull out a little heroic move, but that's going to do it as this game is over. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get